things are changing pretty quickly. I mean, we're seeing the economy slow down, we're seeing layoffs, hiring freezes, and even more layoffs. So it looks like the things that helped create the Great Recession are now leading to the end of the Great Recession. There are three factors that really contributed to the Great Resignation after the pandemic. Number one is your job. Because when people were sitting at home when the economy was shut down, people had time to reflect on their lives and their careers, and what many people realized was, I hate my job. And so some people started to study new certificates, people went back to school, they reevaluated their job choices. So people wanted a different type of career where now you're not just working for a paycheck, but now you're working for something that you're actually passionate about and something that you actually care about. Number two was pay. When people were sitting at home, they started to realize that maybe I can get a better job somewhere else. And because of the massive shift in the economy, certain types of companies were paying way more than others because certain companies like tech companies were able to stay open and people were looking for new opportunities that would pay them more. And third was the lifestyle. Especially after the pandemic, people started to reevaluate their lifestyle choices because some companies allowed you to work from home. Other companies required you to go into the office every single day, and this is where people started to question, what if I could work from home? If I can work from home, I can live somewhere cheaper. I can spend more time with my kids. I don't got to pay for a babysitter. I don't have to spend all this extra money living this other lifestyle that I was living before, but now I can try this other lifestyle where I can work from home or have a hybrid work culture. And this attracted a lot of people to now find a new type of work that aligned with more of their lifestyle, more of their beliefs, that paid them maybe more money. Some people were even taking a pay cut to be able to work from home, but this lifestyle thing was something people started to finally start to realize where, what if I could do something that I enjoy while working on my own schedule, while getting paid, while being able to work from home? All of these things were fueled by the economic boom that we had going on thanks to the help of the Federal Reserve Bank and the government stimulating and inflating our economy. But now because our economy is shifting and now because inflation is so high, we're doing the opposite. The Fed is now working to cool down the economy, meaning they're pulling cash out, they're raising interest rates, they're trying to bring the economy down. And now companies are saying, well, we need people to be more productive. So maybe that means you can't work from home. And so you've seen companies across the board saying you need to come back into the office. And some companies are saying, oh man, we're having a tough time keeping up with these higher wages. So they're struggling paying people more. And then going back to the job thing, well, if there's less and less jobs available, some people are having to say, all right, I gotta stick with a job that I don't like because that's the only thing that I can take. So these are the initial reasons that people were quitting their jobs in droves. But now we're starting to see the switch because first, we have layoffs happening. We're seeing this across multiple different industries, from the tech industry to the retail industry to the mortgage industry to now even potentially the banking industry, where companies got too big in this bubble economy and now they're cutting back. So people are losing their jobs because companies just don't have the ability to keep paying for these jobs. Second are hiring freezes. So other companies that haven't gone into layoffs yet are now no longer hiring people because they don't have the ability to keep investing the money in growth because they're running out of cash, or they're scared about what's going to happen in the economy in the future. So they don't want to get too big and then have to pull back on these new hires with layoffs. We're also seeing companies starting to rescind their job offers. Maybe you quit your job, maybe you got a new job, but now companies are saying we can't afford these new positions. So we've been seeing this happen quite a bit where companies are just pulling back their job offers. And then we have the productive issue. Because while it was great that people could work from home, however, some companies feel that they're not able to be as productive when people are working from home. Now, this does vary from company to company because I can tell you from here at the Minority Mindset companies, we do have value of coming into the office. We do something called a team day, 1 day a week in the office where we do a whole bunch of brainstorming, we do a whole bunch of creative type of stuff. But then the other days when people are actually just doing the work, those are working from home, and we haven't seen any drop in productivity there. So it varies company to company, but the companies that are saying that we're not seeing as much productive work from our employees, we need them come back into the office. This is now making it much more difficult for this Great Resignation to continue. And then we have the fear because we have this looming recession, we have this high inflation, we have all the issues going on in the economy, and you're starting to see companies do the layoffs, you're seeing the hiring freezes, you're seeing people get their job offers pulled, and people at their jobs are saying, oh, this is a much riskier time for me to leave than 6 months ago or 12 months ago when jobs were plentiful and companies were fighting over employees. There's still this big demand for employees currently, but it's starting to go down. You're seeing that across the board because of all the layoffs, because of the hiring freezes, because of people losing their job offers, because companies are starting to get more worried about the economy. Companies are starting to get more concerned about their cash balances. And so if companies don't have the ability to continue hiring more employees, people who have jobs are saying, maybe this is not a good time for me to quit. I want to keep my income. I want to stack some more cash. I want to have some savings because maybe the economy will slow down in the future. I'll be honest with you here, every industry across the board is feeling the pinch. Sure, tech companies are the ones that are doing the most layoffs right now. However, this is happening everywhere. Even here at the minority mindset companies, we're seeing the slowdown happen. Like for example, in Minority Mindset, this YouTube channel, we get paid from sponsorships and advertising. And advertising means that companies from all different types of sectors, all different types of businesses pay money to Google and YouTube to run advertisements on these videos. Well, we've been seeing advertising revenue drop because less and less companies want to invest their money in advertising. And so what does that mean? So that hurts our revenue just because of what's going on. Now, I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm not asking you to feel bad. I'm just telling you what's going on because we're seeing this across different businesses, and it starts in the tech sector because that was one of the biggest bubbles, but it's trickling down into other companies and other industries. So this is something that you want to be aware of. One of the things that we did at Market Briefs, which is my financial newsletter company, is a little while ago, we started getting worried about the economy and what could potentially happen. So I worked with our business development team and we came up with a recession list where if our economy slows down, if we go into a recession, what companies can we reach out to for sponsorships? Because Market Briefs is a completely free newsletter. It's the financial breakdown of what's happening. And the way that we make money is we sell advertisements or sponsorships to our partners. And so if we start to see a recession, we start to see the economy slow down, well, we want to be able to still get advertisement dollars. And so we already made a list of companies to reach out to if we start to see a slowdown in the advertising from traditional companies. If you enjoyed this short clip from my longer videos, here's another clip that I think you'll love. And while you're at it, if you're interested in learning more about how to start generating passive income, our team put together an amazing guide that goes over what passive income is, how to start generating passive income, and different passive income strategies. These are things that you can start doing even if you don't have a lot of money. So if you want to read this free guide on how to start generating passive income for free, all you got to do is click that button right over there. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep hustling.